Greetings and welcome to my church, One Spiritual Love, Spirituality in a Modern World. And as with most things in life, every day you feel the energy shift. Sometimes it's extremely profound, and other times it's like very subtle and subtle. So you go with the flow and you see what's naturally coming in. But your senses and your awareness know that something is changing. So I went and I did the tarot cards right before I'm doing this. And the first card I got was the World. And then was a bunch of cards. And then the top card, the overall energy was the coins. So it was like it went from the world good to Two of Cups, and then it went all bad. Then it went back to good in the overall. So I had to go and transition, as usual, my energy. And this is what's to come. And that's typically what I do, is I talk to the spirit realm. And so this way I get my guidance. And that's why something is telling me I need to pull out my scrying. Every once in a while I get this sensation. The spirit realm's talking to me. I get this sensation to do cards or runes or crystals or whatever for a reading. And you're a technically a seer, a prophet, and so on and so forth. You don't need these things to help guide you into what you see to come, because it's a natural, innate ability of what you're born with. You just have to learn to grow those skills. Those are called birth skills. So when I look at my scrying, it's pretty much basic, simple. When you have more than 3 or 4 words, you complicate the equation of giving and receiving from the spirit realm to the spirit realm, to you, from you. So this way you have two-way communication, not just a one-way communication. Now, the questions I have are usually pretty simple. It pertains to which direction is my life going, or which direction is someone else's life going. They say that you think globally and act locally, which is a good philosophy to live by, you know what I'm saying? So I call upon all enlightening deities of past, present, future, and when I ask a question and the pendulum, and the answer is yes, the pendulum swings this way. When I ask a question and the answer is no, the pendulum swings this way. The question for today is, are my senses picking up on some negative energies that are illuminating Earth at the present moment? When it goes in a circle, that's a maybe. Are there ionic negative energies formulating within our galaxies at present moment? And the answer is yes. And I always have to double check how things are going sometimes. So I just formulate the question in a different manner. The ionic energies that are positive, that are illuminating Earth's atmosphere, will they help to bring humans out of their negative ways? And the answer is maybe. Just trying to adjust the camera. That's all. So the question is that the negative ionic energies that I'm feeling right now, is this vibration growing stronger every day? Maybe. Are there energies very present at this moment in time? Yes. Are these energies presented through humans that are trying to create havoc in Earth's energy? Yes. They do this because they're digging in the earth for minerals that humans are not meant to possess. And greed is what is furthering this excavations. The more that they are digging is the energy killing humans. Yes. Will the spirit realm send me some answers of how to change the energy way of thinking? Yes. Will I receive these signs soon? When I receive these messages from the spirit realm, are there many enlightened beings that are guiding this moment in time? Yes. Are these enlightened beings the ones that assigned me this job in this lifetime. Maybe. That's a major maybe. Okay. Is there something that I can share with the world so that they can see that there is actually hope and believe through inspiration that they can change the way that they exist in this time, space, and mass matter right now? Yes. And of course, we all know that to be inspired simply means you're in spirit. When you're in spirit, you let your spirit take control. Then the more you can learn how to understand your direction from life path to soul path. Is this ionic energy that I feel in a really huge vibration at this moment in time is to bring more awareness? Maybe. The energies are just major strong. I mean, it's like you cannot cut a butter knife in butter right now. That butter would be like extremely thick. There's no way you could cut it with a butter knife. I mean, this energy right now is huge. Something is coming. What? I do not know, but something is coming. This energy that I'm feeling that is major, is this going to be Mother Nature bringing us an indication of things to change? Pretty much nothing. Okay, so this energy that is really super huge right now is a Father Time bringing us changes that humans must learn to adjust to. Yes. Is Mother Nature going to be bringing us natural catastrophes within the coming week? Yes. Does the energy that Mother Nature is bringing, will it change human lives for the next 10 years? Yes. And I always say we are 2-year span is technically a trend. So COVID happened in 2021. It's a trend. It's a cold. From 22 to 23, people are afraid. They don't want to get sick. So that becomes 2021, 22, 23 was paranoia kills. Paranoid, you're afraid, you got stressed out, and then you're going to have a heart attack, and boom, you're dead. Paranoia kills. So that's 2021, 22, 23. Wait, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25 is the next trend. So in the year of 2024 and 2025 is basically the sad disease, seasonal affective disorder. And typically that just means that people that live only where there's little sun, they're not getting the correct UV rays, and then they go into sadness, depression, and sometimes want to commit suicide. So you have to, I have a grow light for my plants. I also use the grow light for myself. Even though I work outdoors, I don't need the extreme UV rays. I want natural UV rays that aren't like over combobulated to making me sick to get cancer. You know, skin cancer. So I pretty much stay covered up most of the time. And you have to understand that this sad disease is happening 2024 to 2025. Humans are being devastated because they've been controlled for too long. And that's why after having the sickness of colds, they are then paranoid about getting sick, and they lost a lot of loved ones, and that's why now it's the sad disease. That's why humans must find a particular path in life that brings hearts, smiles, and belly laughs. And that is what I try to do on my podcast, my YouTube channel, and stop taking life so serious. It's actually extremely boring. It's just like, oh my goodness, put me to sleep again. And did you know that boredom is a deadly sin? That's why I'm always joking around, pointing to the floor and saying, there's a grave, put me in it now, because I'm bored to death. Don't bore me to death, because it is a deadly sin. So in order to illuminate your spirit, you are then inspired. You are in spirit. You must let your spirit come out and take care of the things that you need to be guided in. That's why I do what I do, because they are in control. They are the ones that help guide us, and they come to us the moment of conception of our birth. And for each particular experience you have, you will then get a new spirit guide. That's the way it works. And for adjusting, you need a different spirit guide to do different tasks in life, and that's the way it works. And so this is why they call to me sometimes and say, we want to really communicate, let's do this. Or we want to really communicate, let's do this. You see what I'm saying? You don't just go in one direction. You go where the Spirit is calling you. The Spirit is calling your heart to grow in personal growth. And this is what I do each and every day. Now, the ionic energies, because I'm still speaking to the spirit realm, Now the ionic energies that are going to come forward to guide us, are they going to guide us in the direction so that the spirit realm of every single human being on earth can grow into a better sphere of themselves? Will there be some humans that have a hard time understanding what the messages are and how to interpret those messages? Yes. So typically what I recommend is you get paper and pencil, or paper and pen. Don't use a computer, because the ionic energies that illuminate from the computer will mess up your ionic energy. And this is what you don't need. You need to be free and clear so your spirit can then do what it needs to do, and it does it way better than you. And then it will bring the information back to you, because it is formulating a plan. And that plan started from a seed, and that seed is your thought. And as your thoughts grow, they are growing in action. And that action comes back to you. That's how you get the symbol of infinity. The action comes back to you. That's when you are then inspired to do what it is that you're meant to do. It's just your ego gets in the way because it thinks that you're supposed to do everything this way. Well, stop that crap. Bring it back. Ground it. And that's when you talk to the spirit realm. And you say, ask. You say through asking, help guide me through whatever's going on in life. That's the only way that you can conquer that fear that resides in you and brings you high self-esteem, high self-worth, high self-respect, and high self-love. And if you're wondering what that noise is, it's my food dehydrator. It's been a happy little camper all weekend. Got to dry out them veggies and fruits. Now, one last one, because it's really late for me. I just feel like there's something coming. What it is, I'm not sure, but there's going to be a big shift. And I haven't felt this energy, this deep, this huge in many years. Not quite sure what's going on here, but a change is coming. Whether good, bad, or otherwise, a change is coming. So the last question is, talking to my spirit guides, the change that is coming is the change that's huge, going to help us all. Yes, this is good to know. Thank you, Spirit Realm, and blessings to you. And life is love, love is life. Blessings from Reverend Dr. Lewis, DDIV, PhD, And if you like my content, then like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for your support.